The Jaguar E-Type, introduced in 1961, is often hailed as one of the most beautiful cars ever made. It's a car that embodies the perfect blend of performance, style, and innovation. Today, we're diving deep into the history, design, and legacy of this automotive icon. The E-Type wasn't just a car, it was a revolution. When it was unveiled at the Geneva Motor Show in March 1961, it immediately turned heads and left an indelible mark on the automotive world. Designed by Malcolm Sayer, an aerodynamicist who worked on aircraft during World War II, the E-Type's curves weren't just about beauty, they were also about functionality. The sleek, flowing lines reduced drag and gave the car a sense of motion, even when standing still. Underneath its striking design, the E-Type packed some serious engineering. It was built on a monocoque construction, which was groundbreaking for its time. This design reduced weight while maintaining structural integrity, giving the car an edge in performance. Jaguar also equipped the E-Type with independent rear suspension, a feature that was rare in the 1960s. This setup delivered exceptional handling and comfort, making the car not only a joy to look at but also a thrill to drive. The heart of the E-Type was its engine. At launch, the car came with a 3.8-liter inline-six engine that produced 265 horsepower. This engine allowed the car to achieve a top speed of 150 miles per hour, a number that was almost unheard of for a production car in the early 1960s. It could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just under 7 seconds, making it one of the fastest cars of its era. Jaguar offered the E-Type in two configurations, the coupe and the convertible. Both variants had their own unique appeal. The coupe's fastback roofline was pure elegance, while the convertible allowed drivers to enjoy the wind in their hair as they cruised along scenic roads. Regardless of the version, the E-Type exuded sophistication and charm. One of the most remarkable aspects of the E-Type was its price. While it offered performance and styling comparable to the likes of Ferrari and Aston Martin, it came at a fraction of the cost. This affordability made the car accessible to a wider audience and contributed to its widespread popularity. The E-Type wasn't just a car for the road, it also made its mark in motorsport. Its design was heavily influenced by Jaguar's experience with racing cars like the D-Type, which won the 24 Hours of Le Mans 3 times in the 1950s. This heritage was evident in the E-Type's performance and handling. Though not primarily built as a race car, the E-Type saw success in various motorsport events, further cementing its reputation as a high-performance machine. Over the years, the E-Type underwent several updates. In 1964, the engine was upgraded to a 4.2-liter unit, providing more torque and making the car even more versatile. Later versions, known as Series 2 and Series 3, introduced refinements like improved brakes, better cooling, and a more powerful V12 engine. While these changes added to the car's appeal, purists often consider the original Series 1 models to be the pinnacle of the E-Type's design and spirit. The Jaguar E-Type wasn't just a car for enthusiasts and collectors, it also captured the imagination of celebrities and public figures. Icons like Steve McQueen, Frank Sinatra, and even Enzo Ferrari, the founder of Ferrari, admired the E-Type. In fact, Enzo Ferrari famously called it the most beautiful car ever made. This high praise from a rival manufacturer speaks volumes about the E-Type's timeless design. The legacy of the E-Type continues to thrive even today. Restorers and custom builders keep the spirit of this legendary car alive, and Jaguar itself has paid homage to the E-Type. With modern interpretations like the F-Type, the E-Type's influence on automotive design is undeniable, and its place in history is secure as one of the most iconic cars ever produced. What makes the E-Type truly special is its ability to evoke emotion. Whether you're looking at one in a museum, hearing the roar of its engine on the road, or simply admiring its pictures, the E-Type has a way of captivating your heart. It represents an era when cars were more than just machines, they were works of art, symbols of freedom, and expressions of individuality. Even after more than 6 decades, the Jaguar E-Type remains a dream car for many enthusiasts. Its combination of beauty, performance, and innovation makes it a timeless masterpiece. As we look back on the E-Type's incredible journey, it's clear that this car is more than just a classic, it's a legend.